So I'm going to teach you something, Grace.
Yeah.
If you go to your keyboard and do Control and F,
Yeah.
it'll search a whole page.
Ooh.
Like, if you hit Control F, there's a little box, right?
Control F.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just type whatever you want in that box, it'll find it on the page.
So much power. So this is why you're so
I know,
quick.
right?
You're evil. You've got hidden magic.
It's not magic.
Fucking technomancy. What is this?
This is going in the cold open.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who doesn't know this.
Probably not. If you think I'm a wizard, write in to thefanshippingforecast@gmail.com. If you think Grace is a pleb, also write into that. We need to
Piss
know.
off.
Right, let's look at cells at work. Welcome back to the Shipping Forecast. I'm James, as always. Joining me is Grace.
Hello.
And no one else. It's just us two today. Because Nick... I don't know, is Nick dead?
He has a wisdom tooth problem.
Oh yeah, he's having his wisdom tooth.
Not necessarily getting
in
wiser,
agony.
but his teeth are definitely growing out.
No, I can't see Nick getting wiser.
I didn't.
He might come
I
back.
didn't get any wiser.
He might
when
come
my
back
wisdom
louser.
teeth grew. But then again, I've got another two
Sure.
to go. So I mean, maybe it might happen.
Yeah, mine kind of stopped halfway through. I should probably get that checked at some point, but they stopped
Mine
hurting,
did that.
so
I've
I
still
don't
got,
really
like, a bit of
care.
gum just sitting on top of it. It's been there for years. I get food trapped on it and everything. It's disgusting. I hate it. It makes cleaning my
Nick
teeth
is gonna...
like even more of a trial. Like it's like I don't need it. I was like, oh, can you please just cut it off? And they were like, oh no, it'll come out on its own. I was like, it's been there for 3 years. It hasn't moved. There's no tooth above it to like wear down the gum that's sitting on top of it. I've just got loads of teeth on my bottom jaw. That's it.
I'm sorry if this is too much information for any of you
No, you
listeners,
can
but
deal with it.
that's...
You chose
Yeah,
to tune
oh,
into
fine.
our bullshit.
Grace
You can
isn't
put up
sorry.
with it.
You knew that we're weird, and we've got to balance out Nick, so
Yeah, sadly
we're
I've got to
probably
do a
going to
lot
be...
more talking today because Nick isn't here. So you can enjoy my raspy 20-pack a day, like like lovely dulcet tones. You know,
I don't think you sound that raspy, to be
it's
honest.
just washed out. Then that'll do.
Yeah, I'd say deadpan. You're a deadpan person.
You
Whereas...
can't kill what's already gone.
I don't know.
Right. Okay.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the shipping episode. Shipping
This is
episode?
the chaos.
The shipping
episode.
forecast. Welcome to chaos. Right,
Chaos.
Nick isn't here.
Chaos reigns.
Nick isn't here and we've been recording for half an hour. Me and
The
Grace,
balance is unsettled.
we still haven't figured out a topic we want to talk about.
The positive light on this show has vanished from the world. And
So-
all that's left is darkness.
So yeah, we've kind of given up. We're just going to talk about anime, like all anime. And you know what? Let's do this intro properly. Grace, all anime. Who's your favorite ship? Go.
That's a fucking...
Yeah.
How dare you just ask me that out of the...
Don't
like,
care.
How do you expect me to... This is why we need Nick. He's got a gentle, reassuring laugh that makes everyone think it's okay.
Fine, I'll do an
everything's
impression
okay.
of Nick. Well, I quite like all anime, really. I've not really seen much of it, but,
That's not what
But
Nick
I'm
would say. It's like,
Nick has said
I
that.
don't really watch anime
Oi.
because it's shit. You know what I mean?
Nick has said something similar to that every single episode, and I know because I edit the show.
Yeah, but he wouldn't say he liked all anime.
No, he wouldn't.
That's,
Well, I
and you
watched that one
can't do
about
the lovely
cars.
laugh
There's
either.
that one.
Huh?
There's that one with the cars where they do the driving. I quite like that, but there you go.
Fucking hell.
There's Nick. That'll do. Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, sorry, Nick. That was horrendous.
Okay, Grace, who's your favourite anime ship? You can include Western anime like Avatar, if you wish.
Controversial, but alright, I think. Oh, come back to me.
Okay.
You can't come back to me because...
Well, I quite like the one with Optimus Prime and Megatron, because they're both vehicles and they both kiss, and it's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Nick. That was very insightful.
That wasn't
Also,
an anime.
for those of you who can't see me, for some reason I felt the need to do like the glove puppet gesture with my hands when I was doing an impression of Nick. I don't know why. We're recording a podcast, but it felt necessary.
It's okay. Sometimes I look in the mirror like I'm on The Office.
Oh God, I believe you.
Can even like the shit I have to put up with. I just look at myself in the mirror like, what is this?
For some reason, I had a feeling. Like, I always knew you were just kind of sighing and looking off camera whenever we talk. So, my favourite ship, I think, of all anime, is actually going to be a tie between Daiako, which is Akko and Diana from Little Witch Academia,
Yeah, strong.
or Red Blood Cell and White Blood Cell from Cells at Work.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They're
A good
very
ship, aren't
wholesome, and it's just adorable. It's adorable to know that they're inside us all right now, having awkward romance scenes, because Cells at Work is about the cells in the body.
It is, but I kind of don't. No offense to Red Blood Cell, but I don't want her getting lost in my organs.
I suppose not.
Send someone more qualified with a sense of direction to transport oxygen around my body and take the carbon dioxide back to my lungs where it can be processed. Like, fuck's sake, I don't want that floating about.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, I'll come back to you at the end of the episode. In the meantime, we're just going to look at obscure anime that we've watched and see if there's any good ships. So, enjoy the show. We'll be back to our normal service as soon as Nick has recovered, I guess. Hopefully.
Yeah, for the moment, just put
in the
up with
meantime, chaos!
Skip this one, it's
Don't
filler.
skip this one, it's good. Probably. We'll find out. If it's not good, I'm sorry. No. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Apologies in advance.
Magical Girl Ore.
Yeah?
Where was that? Oh, there are 7 fics in Magical Girl
7. Ore. Well, of course, it was not very popular.
One of them is a crossover with BTS.
Why are they everywhere? What? Are you joking?
No,
I'm not. What the fuck?
It's right here. Genuinely.
Bloody fucking... Oh god, and it's
Of course it's explicit, it's Magical Girl Ore.
Fucking hell.
The other...
Chapter index, there's more than one fucking chapter.
Can you guess what the other crossover is?
The other crossover?
Yeah. I'll give you a hint. It's something we've already covered on the show. It's something I knew nothing about.
I don't know.
It's Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing!
Mahou Shoujo Dodo is... The ships are Wilbur and Brewster, Orville and Gulliver, Gulliver Wilbur, and if y'all are allowed to draw Orville and Wilbur as anime guys, please don't get mad at me for making them magical girls.
Oh,
Orville and Wilbur are magical girls, and yeah. Honestly, I want to read the manga this is based on, because I've just found a manga called My Boyfriend is a T-Rex.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, my girlfriend is a T-Rex.
Oh.
Which is... I assume that does what it says on the tin. Let's find out what... Oh, I can buy the manga on Amazon.
Oh.
My Girlfriend is a T-Rex is the story of a young man learning to live with his sexy but Cretaceous new roommate. A girl that's part human and part Tyrannosaurus Rex. A bestseller in Japan, My Girlfriend is a T-Rex features fun and quirky artwork paired with side-splitting comedic storyline. I think I'm going to have to read this.
Oh my god. Are there any pictures you can send me of what the fuck
there
this
are.
looks like?
I'll just post the cover. For anyone listening at home, just Google My Girlfriend is a T-Rex.
I'm starting to wonder what level of T-Rex, because is it going to be a 0-2 T-Rex where it looks nothing like a fucking dinosaur, or is it going to have
Looking
a
at the
tail
larger
and shit,
pictures, It's more like a centaur, but instead of horse, it's dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
So here's a full-size look at her.
I've just.
Yeah, she big.
Fucking hell.
Not only that, she thick. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I mean, it's the tits on the way she's been drawn. Is
Honestly,
kind
the
of
tits,
gross.
considering the size of her body, the tits are kind of proportional when you think about it.
The arms are the only thing.
Oh yeah,
that's
she's got the
proportional
tiny
to-
arms. Yes.
She's got the tiny arms.
I'm gonna
Oh,
read.
dear.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
read that.
don't
That
think
sounds
I'm going
wholesome.
to be I'm not
Right,
going
and the
to
fic I
read
found
that.
of it is Detangler. It's the only fic on AO3 about this. It was a request.
Okay.
Apparently the manga is really adorable, so I'll probably look into it.
I'm guessing there's going to be tits everywhere in it, so no thanks.
Hey, you liked Dragon Maid, which is very much the same premise, and there's a lot
Yeah,
of tits in that.
Oi, you listen to me.
Yeah.
The tits were big in that show, but they were not poking through holes in the shirt.
What about the
no
older
shirt
one?
being on at
She
all.
had massive jugs.
She's not my favourite character. Honestly, I could have done with her being out of the show because it was just awkward. It's like, so.
Or at least having a reduction.
No, I don't care how big her fucking tits are. She just wasn't like a character I enjoyed.
That's fair. Okay, so this is Shaping Time. It is a crossover between Violet Evergarden and Iron Man and Spider-Man. I told Peter I would fix everything the day my father died of murder.
Yeah, people do die of murder.
How did you die? It was murder. A case of murder. He fell under the weather.
I mean, that
with
makes
murder.
sense. Oh, I don't recommend
No.
murder to people.
Do not try murder at home.
No.
Naruto and Violet Evergarden here as well.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
Naruto
does.
gets into everything. Like, it's like a fucking.
Oh, you got a case of Naruto. I've got a
Um,
cream for that.
Aquarian age juvenile Orion. Why do I feel like that is something you may have
sounds
tried
familiar,
to
doesn't it?
introduce to me? And I'm not. Is it the one where it was that horse?
You'll
in
never
a-
let me live down the
bikini?
horse, will you?
I'll never let you live that down. Oh, Grace, this looks like a good anime. And you're like, oh, it's so wholesome all the way through. And then the end credits just had this fucking centaur woman wearing like a fucking.
And then I just
bra
quit
and
out.
Bikini bottom.
And I asked you
I'm
to
like,
never
just
speak of this
noped out of
again.
it.
And here we are.
I'm gonna speak of it all the time.
I've got a crossover here with Girls and Panzer and the Formula One team.
Oh, alright.
What if the cast of Girls and Panzer drove F1 cars? Join me as Miho faces the team problems of racing classic F1 cars around various circuits in Japan.
Okay.
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, sorry,
Covering
Nick.
this without you. We probably should have a look at what's popular in JoJo, shouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's have a look for it. Ah, there we go. Joseph had no idea what he hoped to achieve by fake proposing to Caesar on a whim, but it sure as hell wasn't this.
Does he say yes?
AKA the one where everyone thinks they're already dating, and Joseph's practical joke goes terribly wrong. I'm assuming that's what happened.
Wait. So everyone thinks they're already dating. No one's established that they're dating. It's all just getting a little bit bit gay, but they all think they're friends. Is
Yeah,
that
so
essentially
as
what's
a
happening?
prank, I think so. And then as a prank, Joseph proposes to Caesar, and then it gets out of hand, and I think they get married.
Oh, what? So, like, literally at the altar, he's like, okay, it's not funny anymore.
It was just a prank, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's gonna be during the honeymoon.
Yeah.
Joseph says it's a prank, bro.
They consummate their marriage, and then he high-fives him afterwards, like, hey.
Yeah. Also, Susie Quattro ends up with an original male character.
Oh, fucking hell.
So, Joseph's canonical wife
Yeah.
ends up with someone else as Caesar and Joseph run off together.
But I'm not surprised. Like, you've
No,
always
me
got
neither.
to get the other person out of the way. just like to give them
Yeah.
a reason not to be there, so they're not a threat.
Yeah, that's fair. The one directly below it has the tag Kakuyin's blatant homosexuality.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
I like.
Uh,
That's probably my favourite tag.
blat-
Blatant homosexuality.
yeah. And
Oh,
also below it, I'm rude and gay, I'm a theatre kid, I'm in a cult and I'm going to kill you.
Jesus. What?
That's a very specific tag.
I love very specific tags because
Yes.
it hints to so much and yet so little. Oh god, I remember Dramatical Murder when that was popular. That was fucked, that was. Jesus
What's that?
Christ. Alright, so Dramatical Murder was like a gay harem anime. Where you
Okay.
play
Sounds
this
like your cup of tea.
little blue hair boy. But yeah, they made an anime into it and your choices are terrible. You've got someone who is a robot and ultimately
Nothing
dies,
wrong with that? Oh, shame.
I think. You've got someone who's into pain because he can't feel pain. You've got someone who I think hates gay people and he's quite violent about it. You've got an actual yakuza who is violent anyway.
Dame.
There's who's that other guy? You've got two people who come together as a set, and they look like
In
twins,
more ways
but
than
apparently
one.
they're not related. And one fucks you with a snake, the other one fucks you with a lion or something. I can't remember what it is. And then finally, you have like your brother who's a dog who's actually all right in the head. They're the only person that's all right in the head, and it's like, what do you
But
choose?
they're a dog.
Make your decision.
Probably the Yakuza, because that's
No,
the only
all
vaguely
of them
normal
are
choice.
pretty horrible relationships. Like you don't want this for your protagonist at all. You're like, just be happy. Don't go out with any of them. Live your life, god damn it.
Oh no.
You blue-haired bitch, just fucking get out of there.
Oh no.
But yeah, basically this kicks off, and it was really popular. And then everyone was like, okay, that's a bit dark. And everyone went into Yuri on Ice, I think. I think that's the order it went. And then everyone had got sick of Yuri on Ice and then went to something dark called, like, oh, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it was this manga or something, which was about a really abusive guy, and the main character in it got, like, abused by literally every male character that was ever introduced, and he's now in love with this, or rather trapped by this murderous bastard.
This sounds grim.
Yeah, I honestly think that the waves of the waves of popular gay literature goes from really fluffy to really dark to really fluffy to really dark to really fluffy to really fucking dark.
That adds up.
It's just, God's sake, help! Y'all need help. I need help.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So BNA, Brand New Animal, is a show from Trigger. I think that's one of the last things we watched in the room together before lockdown, I think.
Oh, yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
And another episode of JoJo.
Oh yeah, that and JoJo. But we haven't finished JoJo.
I know.
Soon. Or hopefully when lockdown's over. So BNA, I think that's going to be one that there's actually going to be conflict in the shipping, because there's kind of two pairings, essentially. There's there's Michiru, the Tanuki girl. She's often paired with either Shiro, the gruff wolf man, or her best friend and nothing else. Oh, what's her name? I can't remember her name. Nazuna? Yeah, it was Nazuna.
Yeah.
I didn't like Nazuna. It's one of the few. It's one of the
bit of
few
a
shows
dick
that
early
we did that we preferred the hetero ship to.
I've never liked a hetero ship in my life. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, you have.
Well, I suppose I have somewhere. I
Yeah.
just can't remember
Red
the
blood
one.
cell, white blood cell.
They're not up there. I mean, they're up
Okay.
there, but they're not. Never mind.
Mm.
Um.
So the thing with BNA, I've actually read behind the scenes on this. There were meant to be
Okay.
twice as many episodes as there actually was.
Oh.
Like, it was going to
Oh.
be like a full 26 episode show, but thanks to COVID, they only had time to make 12.
I reckon they've left it so you can actually make another season.
I hope so, but
because
apparently
it alluded to things.
that's true.
Because yeah.
But the plan was for Nazuna to have a longer redemption arc than she actually did.
That'll
So they made her out to be quite a horrible person, and by the end, everyone's forgiven her and liked her, which I took issue with. But yeah, if she had a longer redemption arc, I think I would have preferred her more. But
yeah, she definitely have had time to like work on
her issues. Yeah, but until they fix that, I'm mostly a Shiro and Michiru shipper because
I don't know.
I just love that stoic boy compared to her attitude. Like they have good chemistry.
I think they have a good working dynamic, but I don't really want them to get together.
Yeah,
because...
they're kind of like Mulder and Scully. Like they wouldn't get together.
I found cells at work. At work. Fuck, I've lost cells at work.
Oh my god. It's under C, Grace.
I know, but it's come under H as well.
Oh yeah, Hataraka Saibo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the dark one?
No, that's Hataraka Saibo is that's just cells at work. It's mostly red blood cell and white blood cell. I am shocked.
It's amazing that they've got like the number in here as well.
Yeah, I forgot they have like a serial number. Oh no!
Crikey.
Someone's written a menstruation episode.
Oh, does she get yeeted out the system?
Could be.
He's got to hold on so she doesn't fall out the vagina.
No. Oh no! In which red blood cell and white blood cell take care of a baby the only way they know how.
Wait, what?
Disclaimer: scientific accuracy is sacred for the sake of the plot. This is The Female Reproductive System by Shaman Sky. See the notes below on each chapter.
I know absolutely nothing, and I'm hoping I don't end up learning the ins and outs of the female reproductive
Grace,
system.
you are female.
Fiction.
You should know this.
I know, but I know the basics.
Oh, she meets the egg.
Yeah, this isn't. Okay. So never in science are you introduced in sex lessons from like the perspective of the cells.
No, that's very true.
Even in those really cheesy, like 90s videos, like they'd wheel it in on the television and put a fucking tape in. You just sit there watching these little cartoon characters going, "Hello, I'm a fucking red blood cell."
Yeah, I remember them.
Carrying oxygen around the body. I'm not. Oh my lord.
Oh, the sperm doesn't show up and the egg gets sad.
Oh yeah,
he's not
the egg
coming, said egg.
fertilized.
Her voice was hollow, drained of any emotion, shattered. Tears welled up in her eyes and rolled down her cheeks. It's not fair. Why won't he come see me?
Taken out by a white blood cell on the way there.
No.
Let's be honest.
Is that a thing? Does that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like it's classed as a invasive
Oh.
species, invasive,
Yeah,
and invade
I get you.
a germ in the system, and so the white blood cells gather and like,
Okay.
yeah, kill the sperm.
So it looks like the story of this. Yeah, the sperm doesn't show up, and the egg just flips out, and starts
I'm
stabbing.
I haven't revealed
everything.
like a plot twist.
No. I mean,
the white
it's
blood
biology.
cell was the guy who took out her boyfriend,
hope-
the sperm, and just like his blood is on my hands. What the fuck? I have no idea what happens in this. Okay, so
This looks good though. Like, props to them for writing it about biology rather than just like smart. Because that's the point of Cells at Work. It's also about biology.
Yeah, that's true. I reckon there'll be quite a few fan fictions on here that have been like not scientifically accurate.
Oh, for sure.
Because for the sake of plot. Actually, wouldn't the egg be absolutely massive?
Yeah, because the egg isn't
In
a cell on its
comparison.
own, is it?
Well, I mean, it starts off as kind of like like the cells on it multiply, but it's
yeah.
quite big
It's
anyway.
true.
Like it's like
I mean, the cells in Cells at Work are not to scale.
no, I suppose
Because
they're not, are they?
macrophage would be massive compared to all the others.
Yeah, that's true. They try to honour it a little bit,
Mm.
but oh
I'm gonna
lord,
get
I don't know. I think it would be quite funny seeing an absolutely massive macrophage.
just going ara at everyone.
Pretty
Oh god. Yeah.
watch out! There's a macrophage, and everyone's just scurrying to get out of the way of this absolutely
Everyone's
massive
scurrying
woman
with the exception
in a
of like
maid
Killer
dress.
T or something who's like, that's my fetish. I remember Cardcaptor Sakura.
I never
Yeah.
watched it.
That was my first magical girl anime. And here it
Alright.
is crossed over with Teen Wolf. This is Of the Woods by Dream_Edge.
Of
It's Teen Wolf, Cardcaptor Sakura. On Friday, Derek
better to
kicked him
see.
out of the pack. On Saturday, he realised he was alone. On Monday, he got angry. On Monday, he found magic. After being kicked out of the pack, Styles finds a strange magic shop that sells wishes. Styles makes a wish to become
God.
stronger so no one will save him again. He gets magic, but as payment he must go through the trials of collecting 53 magic cards before they destroy the town. Which is the plot of Cardcaptor Sakura.
You know what, that's actually quite fitting for the supernatural universe. It sounds like the kind of shit that had happened, to be honest.
It's Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf. Okay, my mistake. But but I do not retract my statement.
Yeah, it would fit.
Because it does sound like
it
something
would.
supernatural
It does, doesn't
would
it?
do.
But I do
does.
like the idea of like
I don't know
this
about Teen
Wolfman
Wolf.
going through his magical girl transformation sequence, getting his staff and everything.
Oh.
That sounds quite fun.
Oh, Derek. Right. What?
Derek just stood there in his poofy dress going, I wish I didn't have to wear this.
Oh my lord, everyone is alive, if a little mentally scarred. I wish I could say this is all fun and games, but it's not. Abandoned work, unfinished and discontinued. 11 chapters.
I'm sorry, there's a second one with the exact same premise I just laid out. There's another Teen Wolf Cardcaptors crossover called Styles and the Mysterious Magic Book. Oh shit. Okay, I found another manga I'm gonna have to look into later on. This is called Gothic Sports. And I have to know what that's
Okay.
about.
That does spark interest, doesn't it?
It's a
Gothic
German
sport?
manga. The
Okay.
protagonist is a young girl named Anya who is adjusting to her new school. She tries to join sports teams but is rejected. Because of this, she starts her own sports team, thus creating the Gothic Lolita soccer team.
Okay.
That's it. That's the premise on Wikipedia.
Okay.
That's not as exciting as I was hoping. I was imagining
Yeah, that's true.
Dracula trying to start his own football team. I'm kind of sad it wasn't that.
Yeah, that. All the Gothic sports been like, no, sports are boring. Let's make some Gothy ones. And then I don't know. I don't know how to make sports.
I want to
Gothy,
play
if
on
I'm
this
honest.
team, but we can't play this game because it's going to be on a full moon.
Maybe.
There are 7 Ghost Stories fanfics.
I thought there'd be more.
I thought Ghost Stories was quite popular. There's one here called Ghost Stories 2, The Spooktacular. It is the year 2020, and it's been a heck of a long time since we've last seen these Scooby-Doo knockoffs, but they've grown up. But that hasn't stopped them from sticking their snotty little noses into every goddamn thing imaginable. You'd think after all this time, after all this mishap, you'd think they'd learn to stop. Oh, I don't know, take a long break from ghost hunting and stop ruining my goddamn life, huh? Huh? Well, screw all that flowery crap and let's get into setting. It's almost Halloween and shit's been stirring up. I really like that opening. Well done for setting
A
the
lot of
mood.
passion. Oh yes.
Oh, there's a Supernatural Ghost Stories crossover.
Oh my god.
This is called A Very Strange Adventure. Sam was having a strange day. It started off as a normal run-of-the-mill hunt, and slowly, with the help of 5 weird kids and some vengeful Japanese spirit, it turned into anything but. Now he has some kids drool on his leg, a very confused Dean, and some purple-haired Jesus freak yelling about redemption. Okay.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
This is kind of cracky, well, more than kind of. I mean, it's a crossover between Supernatural and Ghost Stories dub.
I really
so-
enjoyed the Ghost Stories dub, to be honest.
I'm glad they didn't give a fuck when they did a dub.
It was the early 2000s. It wasn't an anime that was particularly popular, and I don't think they were given a script, or if they were, they just ignored the script and just went off on one. And it's really funny. Like, the voice actors just go ham and change the plot, and it's really funny. I recommend everyone watch it.
It's pretty inappropriate.
Oh yeah, it was super inappropriate. But it was the early 2000s. Like, they could get away with stuff. But it was so popular that they actually remade the dub back in Japan. So they translated the English version back into Japanese and re-released it in Japan, which is quite a feat.
Yeah, that's quite a high kudos, really, isn't it?
That the English version is such an improvement that they had to redo the Japanese one. So I'm still desperately waiting for Season 2 of Zombieland Saga, because I'd love some answers to whatever the hell is going on.
Yeah, they kind of faffed about, and
I suspect we're never going to find out what's going on.
I need to find out what's going on. I'm pretty sure that the director ran her down on purpose.
Oh, that's a strong theory.
That's what I think happened.
Oh.
That is a strong theory, isn't it? I mean, it's based on absolutely fuck all, pretty much. That's the best plot twists are. Because if they're based on fuck all, you never see it coming and you hate it. But you're like, fine.
Weirdly, the most popular ship...
Mr. Riddle's Dragon
Before we
Maid
move on to Dragon Maid.
by Mistress Furby.
Weirdly, the most popular ship in Zombieland Saga, it doesn't appear to be the chicken and the egg ship.
Oh.
Or I'm not seeing... Oh wait, is Yugiri her name? No, it's Saki, isn't it? Yeah.
What? Saki?
Which one's Yugiri?
I honestly can't remember their names.
No, me neither. It's been so long.
I know what they look like.
Yugiri is the courtesan, and the most popular fic on here ships her with Sakura, and not Saki.
Oh, okay.
Which I know was your favourite ship, and to be honest, kind of my favourite ship as well.
Yeah.
Closely followed by the girl from the 60s and the girl from the 80s.
Okay.
Sakura lost her head again. Thankfully, her girl Saki is here to help and take care of her bodiless head until they're able to reunite them. But things get somewhat steamy at night when the two are alone together.
What, just her and her body and not the head? So that means the head's just lying about somewhere going, I'm fucking lost, and then it's like... No, but surely she wouldn't be able to feel it.
It depends how the zombiness works.
Oh, yeah.
And I hope...
I forget that we don't know a lot about zombies being people that
I would hope the head can feel what's
life.
going on with the body, because otherwise the head can't consent. And that's not okay.
Yeah, but if the head's nowhere... Yeah, but... The head won't be able to consent if it's still lost.
But if the head's there, at least it can kind of... sort of approve? I don't know.
The head isn't there. The head's
This is
lost.
Confusing. I've never really thought about...
There's going to have to be some fucking
yeah, like
sign
she could sign, like,
on,
I consent. I don't know. Yeah.
We haven't even read this thing. We're going on about... So, ladies and gentlemen, if you were a zombie, this is how you tell someone whether you consent or not. You need to learn some sign language.
Or at least get a chalkboard
you're disembodied
and like a note so you can write yes or no.
Oh my god. Yeah, get your... If you can write without looking, try and write no on a bit of paper.
Wait, what?
Fucking hell.
Just skimming through this fic, I think they bang after finding the head. Maybe? Yeah, they must be. Yeah. Sakura, when did you get so good with your tongue? So, it's consensual. Because they find the head.
God. So I found what's essentially a fix-it fic as far as I'm concerned.
What are we fixing?
And it's Mr. Riddle's Dragon Maid, where essentially, from what I can see, Harry is a dragon, Tom is a wizard. Like, basically, Tom Riddle is Voldemort, in case, fucking spoiler, but you should know this already. Yeah, there's no angst in this at all. Voldemort is a sweetheart, according to the tags. It's like, Tom Riddle summons a demon. and it's Harry. He's like, "Hey,
Okay.
I have no idea." But to be honest, I don't ship it, so I don't want to go for it.
Is this tied into Dragon Maid, or is that? Am I just assuming from the name?
They've swapped out
Oh, so it's Dragon
the
Maid, but with
characters
the
in
cast
Dragon
of Harry
Maid.
Potter.
Yeah, and it's not something I
No,
honestly expected.
me neither.
No,
Right, let's have a look at Dragon Maid.
and a similar thing has happened for Bongo Stray Dogs, where someone's just living their normal life, and they find a drunken dragon in the mountain.
That's the
What a
dream,
fucking
innit? Find a dragon.
I'd like to get pissed with a dragon, and
Yeah,
it to be alright.
I think I could do with the Dragon Maid in my life. Aha! Dragon Maid, Little Witch Academia crossover.
Oh, bloody
Akko
hell.
has never raced on a broomstick. All Akko knows is her average normal life with her normal parents. All that's about to change when a mysterious letter arrives on her doorstep. Okay. Oh, it's also Harry Potter.
Ah, okay.
I think
that's
it's
why it
Akko
sounded
joining
familiar.
a Quidditch team, which seems like a bad idea because Akko was not good at broom. She
No,
gets
she gets it in
okay
the
at
end,
broom,
though.
but she doesn't get good.
Oh,
She's
to be
not.
fair, she had to rebuild. She
Well,
has
yeah,
to rebuild her
that's true.
magic.
But if you're going to
deposit,
invite
come on.
someone from Little Witch Academia to join a Quidditch team, probably going to be Amanda.
I mean, she might not even join it. She's probably just going to school there. if she got
Yeah,
invited.
probably. Honestly, I'd rather go to the Little Witch Academia school than Hogwarts, because I think that's a better universe. I'm not really a fan of Hogwarts or Harry Potter.
It's probably
It's
less
probably
chaotic
more
than it's an
chaotic.
all-girls school, so everything's been thought out with common sense. Like, who the fuck builds a moving staircase and then has like a fucking 13th floor with with like a 3-headed dog in it that you shouldn't go near, but kids are
Yeah,
obviously going to try
that's
and
true,
fucking
actually.
pet it. Like, if you saw a 3-headed dog, you'd be like, oh,
Yeah, I would. I'd pet him.
fluffy boy.
He's a good lad.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I reckon
for
he
sure.
was a really cute puppy.
Honestly, I'd read that. I'd read a spin-off
Yeah.
just about Fluffy. Or just Hagrid with his pets. Why couldn't we have had that book instead? Like,
Yeah, actually.
fuck these posh kids doing
Would you
their own
rather
thing.
have that
I'd rather...
than
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic
Like,
Beasts?
I think it's fair to say Fantastic Beasts is not a good series. Especially... I mean, they've had one good film and then one shit film, and they've already had to recast the main villain.
Have they?
Oh, news this week, if you didn't know, they fired Johnny Depp.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's going to be very different, isn't it?
don't know yet.
Who have they got instead?
I don't think they've announced it.
Oh, okay. So yes, shipping, bullshit, and random
Yeah.
snips in the
We
news.
bring the
You're
news.
welcome.
Right. There's one last thing we should probably type in while Nick
Oh.
isn't here. There's one name tangentially related to anime that we care about that Nick probably won't,
Okay.
and that's Daisuke Ono.
Yes, Daisuke Ono.
Let's
Woo!
see what he's shipped in. There are 131 fics involving Daisuke Ono.
Oh, fucking hell.
He's a popular man.
I bet it's all JoJo references. It's gotta be, isn't it?
Well, I need to find out who Kamiya Hiroshi is, because that's the main person he's shipped with.
Oh. I reckon it'll be the person who voices Kakuya.
Kakuyen, yeah.
Is it?
I don't know, I'm searching him now.
Come
Wiki.
on, Tech Wizard, get on it.
I just had to type it into Google, Grace. That's not Tech Wizard.
Oh, I thought you could do it with your fucking mind, you dickhead.
I
Come on.
can't do it with my mind. I'm not a wizard.
You act like you are, right?
No, I it's only complicated to you.
No, it's not.
Right, let's see what he's done. He's Levi in Attack on Titan.
Oh shit. Okay.
He
Makes
is.
sense.
I'm not seeing JoJo.
Bloody
He
hell.
might not be in JoJo.
He's definitely.
Ah,
in this
he's
game.
in the video games of JoJo. He plays Rohan.
Huh?
We've not met
Okay.
Rohan yet.
No.
But I've heard of him. I know he's the author self-insert character. Okay, second guess. He's someone in Black Butler.
I know who he is in Black Butler.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Well, why
is.
didn't you say that?
He's Sebastian in Black Butler.
Oh no, the other guy, Hiroshi.
What?
I'm looking
Oh
up.
no, I don't know who he is.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry. I was like, don't be facetious, James. Of course, I know who who Daisuke Ono plays.
We all know who does.
Fucking Black Butler.
That was the role that made the man.
I thought JoJo was the role that made the man.
I'm sure Black Butler was first.
I swear we looked this up at some point because we've had this
Oh,
argument.
maybe they were at
before.
the same time. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think he's in anything I recognise. Just skimming through this guy's Wikipedia page. I assume they were in something together, and everyone has shipped them ever since. Because
I have a theory.
oh yeah,
I reckon he's going to play Seal Phantom Hive, which
oh
is
yeah,
the boy
yeah,
Sebastian gets shipped with.
yeah. That's probably right. If he did, it's not on his Wikipedia page.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, the plot thickens.
Is it someone he knows in real life? Like,
Yeah, it's just his friend. It's
could
one of
it-
his mates.
could it actually be that it's a real life situation and not when someone hasn't just shipped two random voice actors together because of their characters for once?
Well, do you think they're actually together, or?
No, probably. I have no idea. I'm guessing not.
Yeah, I doubt that. Oh, they're pals on Attack on Titan, aren't they? That's why.
Are they?
Yeah, Daisuke Ono voices Erwin Smith. He also.
Oh,
Okay,
I thought
no.
you were saying he voiced it.
I found the connection.
What?
He hosts a radio show called Dear Girl Stories, along with voice actor Hiroshi Kamiya.
Okay.
So Daisuke Ono and Hiroshi Kamiya, they have a radio show together.
Oh,
So
I see.
they must be pals outside of outside of being shipped together.
Oh my god, they're literally friends.
Yep.
How the fuck are we gonna name this episode? Because we've just been skipping all over
It's
the
gonna be
fucking
called.
place. Oh, speaking of Daisuke Ono, I found the Lucky Star page.
Oh, is he in Lucky Star?
Yeah, he plays himself in Lucky
Of course
Star.
he does. Why does he?
And there's these interview bits where right at the end there's like a little cartoon interview with this smoking, quite aggressive idol girl who's interviewing it, and she hates her assistant. And then like it'll pan it, and then like the cameras will start rolling. And she goes, "Oh hi, Luckies," and starts pretending to be really cute and hyper and nice, and it's really funny. And one day she sends her assistant off to collect some water from this spring because she fucking hates him. So he travels all the way up the mountain to go get some spring water. And while he's doing that, she's happily just interviewing Daisuke Ono, and he just insults her, and she's like, "Oh, you're so dreamy," and shit like that. Yeah, he's just like, "You have a face of a dog or something," and she's just like, "Oh, Daisuke."
Bloody hell.
And he's got twinkling round him and everything, and he like flips his hair. He's got a rose or something. Can't quite remember. Maybe I'm adding to
No,
it.
I can believe that.
Yeah, exactly. It's the sort of.
So
thing.
I've just realised we haven't actually explained who Daisuke Ono is for anyone who doesn't watch anime.
Oh.
So Daisuke Ono is a prolific voice actor in Japan.
Yeah.
He's known for his quite deep voice.
Yeah.
And he plays a lot of kind of heartthrob characters.
He tends to play stoic, charming, elegant men.
And to the point where it's sort of become a running joke. Like, at least with us too, like when he shows up, it's like, oh, yep, that's a Daisuke Ono character. Like, if...
Yeah, and half of the time we think, oh yeah, I bet Daisuke Ono plays him.
Not.
No, I find it usually is.
Okay, never mind.
Like, remember when we were watching Miss Kabayashi's Dragon
Oh,
Maid?
yeah, and there was like a guy...
Fucking Fafnir shows up, and we're like, oh, he reminds us of Black Butler, and he starts talking, and he's like...
oh, yeah, hello, Daisuke.
Oh my god, it's Daisuke!
Yeah. Like, so the Daisuke Ono character is usually like long black hair, often wears a suit, and
yeah,
just kind of shows up with his deep voice and goes, like,
and all the ladies
okay,
start
Daisuke.
fainting, and it's like, yeah.
But then he also plays like really odd characters we don't expect him as well. Like he's the killer. What's his name? Killer T-Cell in Cells at Work. And there was a rumor going around. Turns out it's not true. That he was the voice. He's the Japanese voice of Barney the dinosaur. And I'm really sad that turned out not to be true. But someone had listed it on Wikipedia that Daisuke Ono voices Barney the dinosaur. I'm really sad that's not true.
Speaking of Barney the dinosaur, the guy who did Taken Out, or what was it, Take Out?
What?
What's that really grisly film? That horror film? Taken. Yeah, it
No,
might be
what's
Taken. I'm
Taken's the
just
Liam
hungry and
Neeson
thinking
one.
of food. Yeah, Taken. The guy who did Taken is planning on doing a Barney the Dinosaur film,
Okay.
and it's gonna be gritty and
Yeah.
grisly, and it's about Barney coming to terms with the fact all his friends are grown up, and honestly think Barney's going through like a really dark time
I'm
in
here
this,
for
and
that.
he might become a serial killer. I don't
Yeah.
know, but he's a T-Rex, so it would probably be natural for
I'm
him.
absolutely here for
But it's
that.
live action.
Yeah.
It's live
I
action. So, is he going to be a
Oh
ginormous
god, I
purple
hope so.
dinosaur, or is he going to be still the man in the suit, but looking more alcoholic and washed out?
Either way, if cinemas are open, we'll watch it at cinema. We shall see.
I ain't dying a corona to watch Barney the dinosaur.
I don't know. I think it's worth it.
No.
Fine. Lois Lane's lesbian secretary.
What?
I don't,
Is that a name of an anime or a tag? Because I can't.
it's the name of
or
a show of
fiction,
some
'cause I
kind.
can't tell. Huh?
It's a show of some kind. I've
You
never
see,
heard of it myself, but
the names of anime are so strange.
Lois
Like,
Lane's lesbian secretary is a book from
Okay.
2007, according to Amazon, and it looks like sort of classic smut, like the kind of thing you'd find in like the 60s.
Okay.
The story your mother never told you, printed here for your own good. Lois Lenz was like any other wholesome former cheerleader with a knack for office skills, until she took a job at Sather and Sterling in bustling Bay City. Spending her days...
Wait. I can't tell. Is this the fic?
No, this is
or...
the original thing it's based on.
Bloody hell.
I'll send you the link from Amazon. Lois has no idea she was entering a world of working girls whose passionate desires and fabulous fashion sense could lead any innocent lamb astray.
This is feeling very much my dad wrote a porno.
It is, isn't it?
Isn't it though? Does she work for the pots and pans industry?
It could be.
Is there a sexy roulette in a weird dungeon?
God, I hope so. Anyway, this is crossed over with Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is about robots.
Someone was inspired.
Yeah.
They didn't care.
Get in the
no
robot,
one would want to
Shinji.
read
Get in the
it.
lesbian,
They were like,
Shinji.
the world needs to know.
God, I know, right?
Oi. Yeah, good on them, really.
No,
good
I
on them.
approve. I absolutely
dreams.
approve. There's a SpongeBob Neon Genesis here.
Oh, for love it.
Get in the robot, Patrick.
What?
This is crack. This is absolute crack. It's 300 words long. It's called "This is Pretty Steamy" by Birds Without Bees, and the first sentence is Mr. Krabs and Shinji are having the butt sex.
Yeah.
They have known each other less than 24 hours and are having the butt sex.
They've summed up most fan fiction.
Oh, my Romeo, your on chin chin feels so nice in my anus. Shinji neighs like a horse, getting fucked in the ass by a slightly taller horse. And by taller, I mean its neck. And by neck, I mean dick. And by taller, I mean larger. Mr. Krabs has a bigger neck than Shinji. Shinji has a smaller dick than Mr. Krabs. He has a complex about this. He cries himself to sleep every night, thinking about how big Mr. Krabs' dick is. I think I'm reading the whole thing. It's very short. Suddenly, he can't take it anymore. He splurts dead kids everywhere. Gets up and travels to his mum and dad, who are having sex. Dad, you have a small dick.
No.
Knowing his dad has a small dick makes Shinji feel better about his own dick, his love life, and his relationship with his father. Why is he so upset about somebody with a small dick? Wait, he has a small dick too. He must warn his mother. Abort me,
God.
I have a small dick too. He then travels forward in time and finds out the dumbass didn't abort him, and oh my god, what is she doing with that robo? He goes back to the present to have more sex with Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is concerned about Shinji's sanity and asks,
Yeah,
BBS,
same.
BBZ, what go? Babes, what go? Why talk when we can have sex? Shinji asks. and grabs Mr. Krabs' wiener in his teeth and rips it out of his body.
Oh my
Kaworu
God.
dies instantly. The last angel has been defeated. Third impact has been prevented. Humanity has won.
I mean, it makes just as much sense as
Damn!
Evangelion.
Fuck you, that was the joke I was about to make! Well, this makes roughly as much sense as Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I gotta be
Damn
quicker
it.
next
I
time.
want to pause for drama, but yeah, you're right. I think we're going to feature this one in the show notes and potentially reach out, because we did just do a full review of that fic. Because I read
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
whole
have
thing,
to.
so I'm going to reach out and say thank you. You've
Thank you.
salvaged the Chaos episode. I don't know how you did it,
Definitely.
but you salvaged Chaos. Are we picking anything to read from the stuff we've found?
No, because Nick's gonna be back and we can go back on
that's
track.
true. Okay, well, join us next time when we do something. I don't know. Probably more organised. And
Yeah, join us next time when we have our shit together.
you
we have a
can't
full
promise
cast,
that we'll have.
and we actually have a
You
plot.
can't
for
promise
the
that
fic.
we'll have our shit together.
And
We never have our shit together.
we can promise we'll definitely have more shit together than
More
we
than
do,
today,
which is
for
in
sure.
the minus now.
Okay.
More than today, definitely.
Good enough. Right. See you.
Come back,
See
Nick,
you
as
next
soon as you
time.
can.
Right. Oh wait. I would say that we're never going to
Bye-bye.
see you next time.
What?
It's a podcast.
Why do you
I
feel the
don't know.
need to do that?
Oh well. Bye.
Ugh.